Coach, what did you think of Vance tonight? No, he threw up an air ball, I think, on his first shot, and then he warmed up pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, having played against Vance and seeing him every day in practice, we know he's one of the nation's best three-point shooters. He gets his feet set and he gets his rhythm, which he did after that first shot. You know, we know he's lethal from three. And I thought he really did a great job of playing within himself. We need Vance to get more loose balls and to rebound the ball a little bit better. But offensively, no surprise whatsoever. You know, the big thing with Vance is just doing it consistently. Because in the Mountain West, I thought he was one of the best players in the country on any given night. So it's going to be very important for Vance to every single night through 27 games to get himself mentally focused and mentally ready to play like he did tonight. Even if the threes aren't falling like they were tonight, he can help us in so many different areas because he's got great length and great size, and he can play off the bounce. He can shoot the three, and he's an underrated post-up player as well.
Hutch.
Yeah, Eric, I mean, second most points in school history, but the first couple of minutes were a little bit sloppy. I mean, was that just kind of a matter of first game jitters, first game back in, several months?
It's interesting, Hutch, because like I asked the guys before the game if they were nervous, and I don't know if I've had a team say yeah, but they did. They raised their hands, they were honest. I mean, it's been a long time since we've competed. Conversely, for me, it was the first time that I was really relaxed. Maybe in a long, long time. I felt like I was going to practice today. It was a different, unique feeling for me. But I do think that our guys, I think there was some angst, which is really good. But like I said, I think it's great that we got so many people in. I purposely subbed quickly early on in the game and tried to get as many guys as I could in that first half, especially the first 10 minutes of the game.
If you've got more questions in the chat. Nate?
Well, it's just about mixing in the zone, which really didn't do much last year. Kind of what's prompted that to try some zone and some pressing? My
mom, she continually talked about my father's book, 33.9. She actually sent me a copy of the book, 33.9. I think it was probably published in the late 60s. And she asked me, why would I not run a defense that he was so successful with at the University of Minnesota? And so we implemented, but we gave up too many threes. I wasn't very happy with the zone, but you know what? It gives us another, tool in our toolbox to go to if we need it. But I thought our man-to-man was much, much better than our zone.
Curtis?
Hey, Coach, being able to get all 11 guys in like that, what does that do for confidence, especially to get everyone on the board like that? And then you had 8 in double figures. In practice, did this strike you as a team that could have that kind of balance?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're going to – I mean, we're not going to play that many, players like we did. I watched the game earlier today. I won't say who, but, they made substitutions a minute and a half in the game. And a minute and a half or 2 minutes, you can't even get a sweat. I don't want to coach the team like that. I want them to play with confidence. I don't want them to be worried about getting yanked out of a game. But I did make a conscious effort coming into tonight's game that we were going to sub, and we had just like we have a script for our offensive plays and a script for our side out. I did have a scripted minutes segment. But, I mean, look, Justin Smith's going to play more minutes than that. Vance is going to play more minutes, and Jalen Tate's going to play more, and Desi's going to play more minutes. I mean, those guys are going to, they're going to play more than they did, and Connor's probably going to play more than he did tonight. So eventually, for me, every coach is different. For me to play 11 guys is near impossible.
Alyssa?
Hey, Coach, wanted to ask about the rebounding. I know from last year's team that was a point of emphasis, is to get more production off the glass. 58 today total. What did you feel about your rebounding from your team today?
I mean, I thought we were better, but we got to, the lack of loose balls and the lack of rebounding at times. I mean, I watched Coach Neighbors' team to play today. They got every loose ball. I mean, I don't think there was a loose ball that Coach Neighbors' team didn't get today. I mean, every single one. I mean, they outreacted, their opponent, and there was too many loose balls that we didn't get to. 11 offensive rebounds is too many offensive rebounds, and then defending the three. I mean, those are two areas that we got to get better at.
Troy.
Yeah, Coach, team wins by 80. And, from my humble viewership, it looked like your team was just playing hard the entire time. What'd you like about the energy that your team brought today?
Yeah, I thought we played, really hard. I'm glad that we can go back to the video. I'm proud of them. Like I said, they shared the ball. When you get up like by a lot of points, I think it's human nature to take your foot off the gas a little bit and to get a little, discombobulated and a little selfish. I didn't think they did that. I thought they were executing play sets, even with the minute 19 to go. We executed a play. So I'm really proud of that. Like I said, I thought there was only a handful of bad shots the entire game. And, sometimes, that turns into what people would determine garbage time and it gets really sloppy. But we told the guys, you got to play your minutes. You're still being evaluated. This is part of your resume. Any minute you get on the basketball floor is on your resume. And I thought for the most part, we played the right way. But I need them to buy into to defend this three at the level that I want them to.
Kyle.
Coach, do you think you've ever coached a team that scored 142 in a game?
There's no question I have in the G League. And that Warriors team was second in the NBA in scoring 1 year. So I don't have any stats in front of me, but I certainly hope that our Golden State team that was second in the NBA scored that much. But again, I don't have anything in front of me.
Probably not in college, though. It's probably, this is.
Yeah, I don't know what the most we scored at Nevada. I really don't, but it's, it probably is, but we still got to defend the three better.
Bob.
Eric, I know Mississippi Valley State in Kentucky or whatever, but to score that much and, win by 80, do you feel good about that?
I feel good about our effort. I feel good about how we've shared the ball. I feel good that, everybody got to get in the game and everybody probably is walking out of our locker room more confident than they were coming in. But to me, Bob, it's kind of on to North Texas and, how are we going to defend Reese and how are we going to defend Hamlet? And I've studied their roster and film a little bit already. And they got a big guy inside and Simmons. And so I've already got their depth chart memorized and now we need our guys to as well.
And they've got some players you faced last year. Does that help out on a short turnaround?
Yeah, I think it, maybe. By the way, the news release just in, Mike Kaywood is doing his job. He said the most we scored at Nevada was 119. So this is a new high. Thank you, Coach Kaywood, for being alert. Even though we screwed up our audio, Coach Kaywood came back and scored off of his earlier turnover.
Two more. Hutch.
Yeah, Eric, I don't think Moses shot the ball particularly well, but you look up, he has 18 points, half of those on the free throw line. What did you think of his debut tonight?
Yeah, I thought, 9 of 10 from the foul line. I thought he did a really, really good job converting his free throws. He's got to rebound the ball better defensively. One defensive rebound against, probably, the smallest team that we play. We need more rebounds from our small forward. And then we need good shot selection at all times as well across the board. But really, really happy that, it's hard to get 13 shots up. He got, more field goals attempted than anyone on our team. And I think a lot of times that happens with guys that are creative with their ability to beat people off the bounce. But again, 10 free throws in your first college game is a lot. So I thought he did a really, really good job 18 points in 23 minutes is pretty doggone good. We just want him to focus on the defensive backboards as well.
Hayden.
Hey, Coach, forgive me if you've already been asked this. I've been having some technical difficulties myself. In a game you win by 80 points, a lot of excitement, but there's some frustration just from the TV broadcast visibly, maybe in the first half after a 3 from Mississippi Valley State. Notice you gave a good kick to a chair. Just how's your foot doing this evening?
Foot's fine. I'm good.
Dudley.
Hey, obviously you had 4 freshmen playing in their first college game. How did you think they prepared for the day and the game?
Yeah, I mean, again, Moses got, he got the start, and I thought all of them played well. I mean, I thought KK came in and was phenomenal. I mean, he was barking out orders. He was a confident point guard out there. I thought he did a good job defensively. I thought Jalen Williams did a really, really good job. And then I thought Devo, played his minutes as well. So I thought all 4 of them did a really, really good job for us tonight.
Last one, Nate.
As far as North Texas, any particular keys that you feel you got to do against them?
Just they're an experienced team. They don't rush shots. We want to try to control the pace of the basketball game, and we've got to take care of Simmons inside, not let him get easy touches. We got to really guard Hamlet, and we got to know where Reese is at all times. Those are the 3 things off the top of my head, but we'll really start diving into them tonight once I get off with all my friends on this Zoom.
All right, Mus, we'll let you get to it.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.